We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for the second game of this four-game series between the Tulsa Drillers and the Amarillo Sod Poodles. It's baseball, it's the show, and it's coming up next. Jesse Schultens, the man from the great state of California, will do the pitching here. And gotta say, as we launch off the second game of this four-game series against the Drillers. Well, we start up the top half of the first inning, and leading off, Drew Avens. And he will lead this one under the lights this evening. Here's the pitch. And we are underway as a four-seam fastball is in the zone for strike, 0-1. Happy Taco Tuesday night to everybody here in downtown Amarillo as we are underway of the second game of the four-game series. Here's the 0-1. In there for a called strike two on the curveball. 0-2 now. Oh, 2. Swing and a miss. Gets him fooled right there for the first out of the inning. So 3 pitches. 1, 2, 3.
The second baseman.
And that is out number 1.
Bush.
Into the box now, Michael Bush, as he takes a ball outside 1-0. This broadcast is a courtesy of Taco Villa. So don't forget, after tonight's game, make sure you come by our gates and pick up your coupons for 12-pack crispy tacos of Taco Villa. It's spice your life. Here's 1-1, and that is outside. Ball 2, 2-1. Weather is 73 degrees, overcast, so a comfortable evening as we are here in downtown Amarillo here tonight. Here's the 2-1. Swing, and that's a nasty one right there as he couldn't help himself, and that's 2-2. Gotta say, outfooled right there. Michael Bush at a 2.22, and his, well, should I say his great thing right there. Trying to think of that word. Here's the 2-2. And that's going to be popped foul. The four-seam fastball count now still holds at 2. Well, tonight the Corpus Christi Hooks hosting the Arkansas Travelers. So gotta say, after this four-game set against Tulsa, Amarillo will host the Travelers. Corpus Christi will play the Drillers. And that will do for this regular season. 3-2 full count on deck. Cody Hosey, the third baseman. Hosey for a good time. And that will do for that one. 2 down. And Schultens just on cruise control, as that will be his second strikeout of this inning. And now here's Cody Hosey as he swings and a misses, getting jumpy there. Count now 0-1. So gotta say, it's 2 down already. And this is the last out here in the top half of the first. Curveball, count now 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And he's going to pop that one foul. Still holding on, 0-2. Got fans watching from Tulsa, Oklahoma, home of the LA Dodgers AA affiliate. Got fans from Midland watching as the Rockhounds are out of town. And that's going to land a base hit. And he drops it. And he's going to coast into second. And I highly doubt that Weathers in the center field position will get smacked with the E8 on the play. Don't know what his problem was, but that will put a man in scoring position now. Now up to the plate is Carlos Rincon. He's 0 for 1. And the count with a base runner at second and 2 away here in the top half of the first inning. Here's the 0-1. And he's going to pop that one foul. And still holding on. Here's the 0-2. And he still hold on as he fouls off another one. 0-2. Still in the count. 0-2. And make that another one. That is the third one he's fouled off this evening. Here's another one. And that's a high pop-up right there. The catcher has his eyes on it. And that ends the inning. So, 1 base hit, 1 error. And we go to the bottom half of the first. And we have no score. Josiah Gray, the man from the Big Apple, will do the pitching here. And gotta say, for the Tulsa Drillers, he's had a pretty good season so far, as Josiah is in his complete second season already. And he's ready to get called up to AAA Oklahoma City.
Leading off here tonight.
And leading off the bottom half of the first inning, Ivan Castillo. As we're set for the home first inning. And that is too high. Count now, 1 ball, no strikes. Broadcast of this stream is presented by Taco Villa. Happy Taco Tuesday to everybody that may be watching here tonight. And that one will be called a ball, 2-0. Tulsa Drillers, the AA affiliate of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Did I say affiliate in the wrong direction? I mean affiliation of them. So do correction if I stuttered a little bit. And that's going to be line drive right there. Right field base hit. And they're into the hit column. So Amarillo doing pretty good here tonight. And I'll bring in Jackson Whitaker. 1 man on, nobody out here in the bottom half of the home first inning. Takes a strike in the zone, and now the count 0-1. Jackson Whitaker, his opposition is 234 in this one. And he's doing really good here in this AA debut here in downtown Amarillo. Amarillo, the San Diego Padres affiliate. And what a dive! Oh, man! And that is a double play, a 1-6-3. And that is 2 down in the inning. And now bring in Luis Campusano, the Sod Poodles catcher. Here tonight, his average is .314 and 43 home runs and a few RBIs in this career. He is a .222 opposition guy. And that's going to be a 4-seam fastball. Count now 0-1. 2 outs in the bottom half of the first after the 1-6-3 double play. After shortstop will throw to second and first for 2. Swing and a miss, a slider. Count now 0-2. Overcast evening, and it is nice and comfortable. 73 degrees, like I said. Gotta say, it's nice for probably a jacket. Maybe you don't need the jacket, but bring your jacket in. Because as soon as we're done here tonight, we're going to see some 60-degree temperatures. So, not bad. Just a comfortable evening for the Amarillians. Or however you pronounce the Amarillo civilization. The Amarillians, however you say it. And that's going to be hit to the shortstop, and they will nail him out at first, and that will do. The inning is over. 1 inning in the books. And we go to the top half of inning number 2 coming up. Leading off the top half of the second, Stevie Berman. Coming up to the plate now. And now here's the pitch. And that's in there. Four-seam fastball. Count now 0-1. Arkansas, the Double-A affiliate, the Seattle Mariners taking on the Corpus Christi Hooks, the Double-A of the Houston Astros. Gotta say, both of those ball clubs are absolute phenomenal when they play each other. Don't forget, in 2021, of 5 ball clubs, as the Amarillo Sod Poodles will get a new Double-A affiliate. Of the Arizona Diamondbacks, they will transfer the San Antonio Missions Double-A affiliate, the Padres, back to San Antonio. So we'll say we have the last 8 games of the regular season and then playoff games to be a Padres affiliate for Amarillo. Justin Yurchak, the number 6 and cleanup batter, here tonight for Tulsa. 1 man down, nobody on bases. Here's the pitch now. And that's going to be high pop-up. Left fielders chasing this one. And he'll make the catch. 2 down. So what a play out there in second. Now be out number 2. Now bring in the center fielder, Donovan Casey, for the Tulsa Drillers. He comes in, 2 down in the inning, and nobody on bases. Drillers threaten in the top half of the first inning as 1 error fell on Amarillo. After the center fielder missed the ball, and that is Ryan Weathers out there in center field tonight. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, gives them down for the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts, not too bad. This is Taco Villa's score, no score through the bottom of the second. In now to start the home half of the second, the right fielder, Taylor Colway. So start the home half of inning number 2 for Amarillo. And now here's the pitch. And that's going to be popped right there. Catcher gets it. Pitcher gets it, I'm sorry. And he'll be thrown out of the out. Here's your defensive lineups for the Drillers here tonight. And patrolling in center field is Donovan Casey, one of the best outfielders known. He makes the runs to chase those balls down, and he gets lucky at times. He really does. Eric Heim up to the plate now. So he takes a 4-seam fastball, 91 miles an hour, called for a strike, 0-1. Gotta say, happy Taco Tuesday to all that are watching in the Double-A Texas League, downtown Amarillo, Texas, the Panhandle. 0-1. And that's going to be lined right there. A base hit in the center. And Donovan Casey tries to get that one.
The left fielder.
And I'll bring in the left fielder, Lee Bloom, up to the plate now. One man on, one man out. And now four-seam fastball will miss outside. Count now 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And that's going to be hit high. Chasing is the left fielder. Can he get there? No, he can't get there. And you have two guys now in scoring position. And that's a base hit. And now that puts runners at second and third in scoring positions. And you got to have another look here at Lee Bloom. Bloom, as of this point forward, one of the best guys for Amarillo. And he's just on cruise control here tonight. Manolo Capua up to the plate now. Bases at second and third, and just one away in the inning. The runner at third, 90 feet away from scoring for the first run for Amarillo. Got to say, that's pretty good when you look at it. And now here's the 0-1. And that's going to be popped right there. Base hit. And you better get back to third, buddy boy, or you get picked off. And that's bases loaded right there. And that is a good start right there. Base hit after base hit. Bases loaded, and that brings in Ryan Weathers. Amarillo threatening to put some runs in or a potential grand slam out of the ballpark. Now here's the 0-1. And that's going to be a base hit. Run scores, and they will hold the next runner at third. And Amarillo on the board first. And they will punch first for the Tulsa Drillers.
The pitcher, Jesse.
And now bring in the pitcher, Jesse Schultens. Firsting off Josiah Gray. And that's going to be lined right there. And close call, as that would have been a double play. And that's two down. So bases still remain loaded, and now bring in the leadoff batter, Ivan Castillo. 1-for-1 single in the first inning. So a grand slam puts the deficit to 5 runs. And that's going to be hit to second. Throw him out right there. And shortstop will cover. And that will be the bases loaded jam. Remains full. Only one run comes in. But we go to the top of the third. And the Sod Poodles up front, 1-0. Top half of the third set to go, and stepping in the cleanup batter, Jacob Amaya, in the 8-hole position. Up now. And now here's the pitch. Curveball, count now 0-1. Taco Villa score of this game, Amarillo 1, Tulsa 0. As we are in Taco Tuesday tonight. And best place ever is Taco Villa. One of the best places in the Permian Basin and also Panhandle of Texas. Here's a 1-1. In there for a called strike 2 on the two-seam fastball. And that's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's 1-2. And that's going to be hit high. First baseman near the mound will draw that one in for the first out of the inning. So 1 pitch, 1 out here in the top half of the third.
Josiah Gray.
And now bring in Josiah Gray. It is the battle of pitchers now as he strides to the plate. One man out. And nobody on bases here in this one. Here's the pitch. And that gets fouled off. Now the count 0-1. Got a great crowd here tonight as we are the Sod Poodles versing off the Drillers. Both Padres and Dodgers affiliations battling it out here in the AA Texas League. And now here is the 0-2. And that curveball is outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch count now for the Sod Poodles, 37 for Jesse Schultens. Here's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Bad swing right there. Gets him out. And that is the 5th strikeout for Jesse here this evening. And he is just on fire tonight, I gotta say. That is courtesy of Taco Villa hot sauce. Their hot sauce is hotter than a jalapeno pepper on a Sunday afternoon. My goodness. Drew Avens. I do apologize to Drew. I called him Dre Avens, but that's not his name. And that'll be the fly out, and that will do it. Taco Villa score of this game, Amarillo 1, Tulsa nothing. Leading off the bottom of the 3rd inning, stepping in Jackson Whitaker. 0 for 1, ground out in the 1st. Amarillo threatened in the bottom of the 2nd inning. And they looked really dangerous, I should say that tonight. They scored 1 run, and they had the bases loaded on a few base hits. And that's going to go to the left fielder. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here in this one.
Catcher, Luis.
And I'll bring up the catcher, Luis Campusano. Ground out in the 1st, 0 for 1. Bottom of the 3rd, Taco Villa score 1-0 against the Tulsa Drillers. And that one's getting crushed. And that's going to be a base hit, left fielder. And that's going to be a Taco Villa double right there. Oh my goodness. The Sod Poodles coming in, and they got another run in scoring position. Now bring in the right fielder, Taylor Colway. He's got a runner at 2nd. He ground out in the 2nd, 0 for 1. Got to say, this game right here looking good, and that's going to be a sacrifice right there, and that ball's getting away. And no dice right there, as from 2nd to 3rd, the runner moves up only 90 feet away from scoring. So Eric Heim up to the plate now, 1 for 1, single and a run. Comes up now as the 2nd potential run. Only a base hit to drawing him out and letting him score, and that'd be a 2-0 lead if he could come in here. Count now, 1 ball, no strikes, 2 out in the bottom of the 3rd. Base runner at 3rd. And a Taco Villa score, 1-0. So got to say, this is going to be a perfect Taco Tuesday. And don't forget, your Taco Villa coupons after tonight's game awaits for everybody at the main gate. They'll be passing them out. Oh, man. And look at this one. That was a pretty good moonshot, but that was not high enough. That will go to the left fielder, and that will end the 3rd inning. Taco Villa of our score, Amarillo 1, and Tulsa nothing. Leading off the top half of the 4th, Michael Bush, 0 for 1 in this one, as he was a strikeout in the 1st inning. And now here's the pitch here in the top half of the 4th. And that's a 4-seam fastball, count now on 1. Jesse Schulten's high confidence level tonight. He's on cruise control. And center fielder's going to get this one. Ryan Weathers takes that one stride for the first out.
Third baseman.
And time to call on to the pitch speed comparison, and you got to see a 1 mile differential here. 94 for Tulsa Drillers pitcher Josiah Gray over Amarillo Sod Poodles Jesse Schulten's, only 93 miles an hour for him. Not too terrible, and we'll say it right there. Cody Hosey, 1 for 1, single in the first inning. Strides to the plate as 1 out, nobody on. And that's going to be a ball. Count now 1-0. So got to say, crowd still piling in on this Tuesday night. And got to say, hope everybody is having a great time at the ball game. And that's going to be hit right there. Pitcher gets it. Throws to first. 2 down and 2 outs.
The right fielder, number 34, Carlos.
And I'll bring in the Drillers right fielder, Carlos Rincon. 0 for 1. Pop out in the first inning. Opposition pretty good. He's at 200 of the year. So Rincon doing pretty good for the Drillers. And now here's the pitch. And there's the strike right there, right in the corner of that strike zone. Count now 0-1. Pitch count has been really dominant so far for Jesse Schulten's. He's just on cruise control tonight. Or he probably got fired up by eating a combination burrito from Taco Villa. Or combination taco, whatever you want to do it. And putting that hot sauce on there will just fire you up. It'll give you the good old case of the heartburns. And right there, catcher going to get him. And no, too close. And that will be a base hit. So tying run coming up now. I will say, let's give you your last night look of last night's ball game against these two ball clubs. The Tulsa Drillers won the 14-11 victory against Amarillo. Got to say, that game was a high-scoring affair, and they won by just 3 runs. Stevie Berman up to the plate now, 0 for 1 with 2 outs. And base runner at first after the base hit. And that's going to be hit high, and that will not stay fair. And he thought that'd be a 2-run shot, but that will be a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swing! And gets him down. And Schulten's takes that one. Taco Villa score of this game. Amarillo 1, Tulsa nothing. We go to the bottom of the 4th now, and stepping in, the left fielder, Lee Bloom. 1 for 1, a double in the 2nd inning for this guy here. And did he go? Yes, he did. He swung too early. Count now 0-1. Gotta say, you can't swing too early, as you do say. And that's going to be high pop-up. Center fielder Donovan Casey will make the catch out there. And he will be the first casualty here in the bottom of the 4th.
Number 89.
1-0 our score. Taco Villa scored this game. And Amarillo is leading by 1. Manolo Capua up now, 1 for 1. Single in the 2nd. Amarillo in their home white uniforms tonight. Tulsa in their road grays. And that gets foul. And that'll be 0-1 now. Here's the 0-1. Right there to the shortstop. And they'll beat him by just a step, and that's 2 down.
The center fielder, number 25.
And I'll bring in the center fielder, Ryan Weathers. He was an error in the top half of the 1st, and he's 1 for 1, a single and an RBI in this game this evening. And And did he go? Yes, he did, says the home plate umpire. That is strike one. Pretty good ball club here tonight, as we have two of the most finest of all ball clubs, the Tulsa Drillers and the Amarillo Sod Poodles. And they are just so good. Line drive right there, left field, base hit, and they're still getting the hits in there, but still just a one-run difference here.
Now batting.
And now he's the go-ahead run. And now bring in the starting pitcher, Jesse Schultz. 0 for 1, line out in the second. And he's having a great night on the mound so far. He's been striking out the whole slew full of guys in the Tulsa dugout. So gotta say, he's on fire. I should say that hot sauce will warm you up. You go to Taco Villa, and it is the specialties of that place. Tacos, burritos, and they come with either green sauce or red sauce when you order from their drive-thru. Gotta say, it is one of my favorite places out in West Texas, I will say it. You have locations out in Amarillo, Lubbock, Andrews, Hobbs, Midland, Odessa, and San Angelo as well. Well, this will do for this inning. Our Taco Villa score through 4, Amarillo 1, Tulsa nothing. Of inning number 5, and stepping in, Justin Yurchak. He's the first baseman tonight for the Drillers. And now here's the pitch. In there for a called strike one. 0-1. Top of the 5th. And gotta say, a 1-0 shutout. Amarillo still holding in there. And that's a four-seamer, 93 miles an hour, called for a strike, 0-2. So gotta say, this is just getting pretty interesting as these guys continue to look for a W and try to even up a series. A low-scoring affair for Amarillo and Tulsa. Here's the 0-2. And that's going to be popped right there to second. They'll get him, 1 down. So 1 pitch, 1 ground out, right to second. And that draws him out at first. And now lead off center fielder Donovan Casey. 0 for 1, strikeout in the second. Pitch count for Jesse Schultz, 53 so far through this game. And really dominant here tonight. He's been just really confident on the mound. And should I say, I hope he could go through a whole ball game and give his bullpen a rest without drawing anybody out to come and keep this game going at bay. I tell you that right now. Swing! Gets another one. And that is strikeout number 7 for Jesse on the mound. And home crowd's just going crazy. They like a good pitcher performance. And Jesse showing how it's done here tonight. He's just on fire. I guess after eating that Taco Villa, that hot sauce made him do it. Jacob Amaya, the 8-hole hitter, cleanup batter tonight for Tulsa. He's 0 for 1, and he's going to foul that one off. And he's got 7 balls and 51 strikes, total 58 so far. And he's doing pretty good. Jesse Schultz, just one of the best guys. He's had a really great season so far. And gotta say, this will be his first ever season with Amarillo after his last season out at San Antonio. So don't forget, the San Antonio Missions will come to Amarillo in 2021. They will play the Amarillo Sod Poodles for the first time. San Antonio, through the remainder of these days, will still stay a AAA affiliate of the Milwaukee Brewers. But that term will come to an end, and there is strikeout number 8. We continue this talk after we get back. Taco Villa score 1-0 Amarillo. Bottom of the 5th coming up and stepping in, Ivan Castillo, as he'll lead the home half of the 5th for his team. So gotta say, San Antonio getting the AA affiliation of the San Diego Padres. Amarillo will get the newest affiliation, the Arizona Diamondbacks. Round Rock Express will get the AAA call-up to the Texas Rangers. And gotta say, you'd have AA Frisco, AAA Round Rock, and you stay in Texas. You go to the Texas Rangers Farm Club, and you play Major League Baseball. Down low, 4-seam fastball, and now 3 balls, 1 strike, and on deck for Amarillo, Jackson Whitaker. So gotta say, as of this point forward, looking really well for what is to come in the new season. And did he go? No, he did not, but otherwise he says that's a strike right there. Full count, 3-2. So we get San Antonio Missions and the Wichita Wind Surge. Right there. And that will be a base hit robbed, and that will be 1 out. So 1 away in this inning.
Now batting.
So Amarillo will start their season at Tulsa, and then they'll come home. And now bring in Jackson Whitaker, 0 for 2, line out and ground out here in this game this evening. So 6 games at Tulsa as we start the year in 2021. And gotta say, that right there, pretty good. Amarillo will be gone as they will head to Wichita for the first ever game. They'll play at Riverfront Stadium. And that is high. And that's a base hit. And that could be a Taco Villa double right there. And indeed it is a 1-out double courtesy of Taco Villa. And I can say Taco Villa over and over and over again. It just makes you hungry when you think about how hard you play this awesome game of baseball. Well, I will say the home opener will be May 18th as the Sod Poodles will take on the Midland Rockhounds for the first 6 games. So 6 games here at Water Ridge Field here in downtown Amarillo. And now here's the 0-1. Right there, and is he going to get that one? And that will be a ground out, 2 down.
The right fielder,
so after
15,
that, the Sod Poodles will take on the Corpus Christi Hooks. And now bring in Taylor Colway, 0 for 2, line out, ground out in this one, here in this ball game. Here's the pitch, and that's a 4-seam fastball, 92 miles an hour on that radar gun, 0-1. So 6 games against Corpus Christi, and then Amarillo will head to Frisco for 6 games, beginning the month of June for 2021. Then Corpus Christi and the Sod Poodles will start playing. They'll play the 6-game series here at Water Ridge Field. And then the Rockhounds will come on the 15th of June. They'll launch off the Tuesday, so 12-game homestands coming in. Eric Heim on the on-deck circle, 3-1 full counts, 2 outs, and that will miss ball 4, and Josiah Gray, first walk of this one.
Now batting.
And Colway is getting down to first. Now bring up Eric Heim, 1 for 2, single and a run. So they'll play 6 games against Midland, and Amarillo will head to Corpus Christi beginning on June 22nd. Play the Corpus Christi Hooks for 6 games. And it's going to be really good. Then Amarillo will return. They'll play the Wichita Wind Surge beginning on Tuesday, June 29th. And that's a called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes right there. So 6 games against the Wind Surge. And that is strike 3 called. And that will do for this inning. Chaco Villa score of this game, 1-0 as we play 5. Top of the 6th now, and stepping in the pitcher, Josiah Gray. 0 for 1 strikeout in the 3rd. And we are doing pretty good here. Sod Poodles will play on Tuesday, July 6th. And they will verse off the San Antonio Missions. And now here's the pitch. And that's a strike in there, 0-1. Jesse Schulten's high confidence level. Dominant on this game tonight. As his strike count has been really effective. He's been on it all night long. What a great guy he is. So Amarillo and San Antonio will go head-to-head in a 6 battleground series. The first ever of those games. And then Amarillo will go to Midland after their 6 games at San Antonio. Next to bat for the Drillers, the leadoff batter, Drew Avens, 0 for 2, a strikeout and a pop-out. You gotta say, this has just been a one heck of a ball game. This is really good. Here's the 0-1. And that will land foul. 0-2 now. Double play situation. They just have to ground out to the shortstop. And that will do. And that's going to be hit high. And no dice. That will go foul. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Gets him down. And that is Jesse Schulten's 9th strikeout in this one. So swing and a miss, I shall say. And they keep swinging. And now bring in Michael Bush as he takes a 4-seam fastball. Count now 0-1. 70 pitches so far through this game here tonight. And he's just been a real dominant performer here tonight. Here's the 1-1. Pop foul. And he's in a 1-2 hole. And yes, we need 10 strikeouts for double coupons from Taco Villa. Here's a 1-2. And that's going to be hit high. Left fielder chasing it. And he will make the play. 2 down. So the base runner at first will stay stranded.
Third baseman, Cody Hosey.
And now bring up the hot corner, third baseman, Cody Hosey. 1 for 2, single in the first. They'll play the Midland Rockhounds on the 13th of July. And they'll play for 6 games. And then the Rough Riders get to go to Amarillo. They'll play the 6-game series. Frisco. And then San Antonio. So that's pretty good. And that's going to be a base hit right there, right field, 2-1. The 2 outs
The right fielder, number 34.
won't make any difference if they get a
Rincon.
line out anywhere on this ball field. And gotta say, that's going to be pretty funny if they could get another one out here. 4-seam fastball, and now bringing in Carlos Rincon. 1 for 2, single in the fourth. Tying run at second. And he looks at second. Look to get that one going. Throws to first. And he's safe. Back in standing. Here's the 0-1. Chopped foul. Count now 0-2. 10 strikeouts for double coupons tonight for courtesy of Taco Villa. You get the survival kit. And that would be good for another purchase. Strikeout number 10. And fans get double coupons tonight. Courtesy of Taco Villa. Our score, 1-0 Amarillo. We go to the bottom half of the 6th, and now bring in Lee Bloom. Nighttime coming in here on this Tuesday night. Last of the regular season. And gotta say, that right there, just pretty good. Amarillo on August 3rd will head to Frisco. And they'll play 6 games before they take on Corpus Christi. Lined right there. Base hit left field. And that's a no-out single. Now Tulsa's just been shut out through this game. And hope Amarillo could get a few more runs and now save them if Tulsa ever threatens to come back in this one. Nolan Long, the right-handed pitcher, and a left-handed righty and a lefty warming up in the bullpen for the Drillers. Manolo Capua, 1 for 2, single in the second. Base runner at first, nobody out. Here's the 0-1. And did he go? Yes, he did, says the home plate umpire. Strike 2. So goodness, he went around on that one. Here's the 0-2. And that gets away. And that's 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Amarillo, 1 run, 9 hits, 1 error. So 1-9-1. So I gotta say, Amarillo, a shutout performance going on. And Jesse Schulten's just one heck of a guy. He's just battling it out. And pretty much he's beaten Josiah Gray by a handful of strikeouts. Now bring in Ryan Weathers, 2 for 2 tonight. 1 man out, 1 man on. And 3-6-5 double play, and that will do. The inning is over. A runner left stranded. Our score through the 6th inning, 1-0 shutout. Amarillo, Taco Villa lead, 1-0. We go to the top half of the 7th and now bring in Stevie Berman. 0 for 2 and 2 strikeouts.
Berman.
Gotta say, Jesse Schulten's look pretty good. And he takes a curveball. Count now 0-1. Low scoring affair through this game. 1 our score. And Amarillo, they got the tying run at the plate. So gotta say, as of this point forward, it looks pretty spooky when you have this type of score. But I have seen this before when the Rockhounds whooped Tulsa by 1-0. They clinched the 2017 Texas League title. Strikeout number 11. My goodness.
Now batting.
Jesse Schulten's just whooping the daylights out of these pitchers. It's back-to-back strikeouts. We'll say it right there. He's just doing pretty good tonight, and bet he's going to be the winner on the mound here this evening. Let's hope. Cross your fingers, knock on wood. Now bring in Justin Yurchak. 0 for 2. 0 for 1. Here's the 0-1 delivery. And that's going to be lined right there. Left fielder chasing it. And that's the second out of the inning. So gotta say, this is a dominant performance ball game. And Tulsa just down by 1 run. And now bring in Donovan Casey. 0 for 2. Strikes out. He's got 2 strikeouts on him. Pitch count now 83 for Jesse. He's been dominant. Pitch count 84, strike 1, 0-1 now. Fans just really enjoying a great performance from Jesse Schulten's tonight. And he's just real dominant. He's getting these strikeouts, and so far 11. And he might be the winner on the mound tonight for the Sod Poodles if they can hold up to this 1-0 lead. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jesse Schulten's, and Donovan Casey up to the plate for the Drillers. Count now still fouled off. Excuse me. Do apologize about that. It had somebody coming in. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the 7th. Here's the pitch to Donovan Casey. And that's going to be hit high right there, left fielder. And another 0 gets put on the scoreboard, as that will do for the top half of the 7th. We'll get up a stretch. This is your Taco Villa 7th inning stretch here. And now we're going to have a double switch, as here comes the skipper out of the Drillers bullpen, and he's asking for a double switch here. Nolan Long will come in,
number 38.
And he's 6'10", 255 pounds, age 25. And here's the pitcher, Jesse Schulten, 0 for 2 strikeout, line out. This guy going to be the winner on the mound if he can hold up a 1-0 early lead. Scoreless through 7 innings of play, and you see a lot of 0s for Tulsa. Swing and a miss, a slider, and we're in the 7th inning already. Here's another one. Swing and a miss again. 4-seam fastball being real jumpy. And Nolan Long, 2 pitches, 2 strikes right now. So Amarillo and Frisco. 6-game series on August 24th at Water Ridge Field. So 6 games. And then they'll head to San Antonio for 6. And that will be a strikeout right there. And that is out number 1 here
Now
in the 7th.
The second baseman.
Shea Spitzbarth is warming up, and a righty and a lefty in the Drillers bullpen. Here's the pitch. And that gets fouled off, and that will go out of the ballpark. Count now 0-1. Sod Poodles and San Antonio Missions getting the close end of August. So got to say 6 games against San Antonio. Sod Poodles will return home. They'll take on the Tulsa Drillers for a 6-game series. And last 6 of the homestand and regular season. And that 4-seam fastball gets fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes still remains. So that right there will be the end of the schedule. And that's going to be a line drive right there. Center field base hit. And that's a 1-out single. And we go back to the top of the order now.
The batter, the first baseman, Jackson.
And now bring up the first baseman, Jackson Whitaker. 1 for 3 here tonight. Here's the pitch to him. In there for a called strike 1. Double in the 5th inning for Whitaker here tonight. 7th inning, 1-0 our score. Lots of zeros. I said that already. Pitch out, nothing doing. 1-1. And I saw a 97-mile-an-hour fastball on that one. Here's the 1-1. And that's going to be hit high. Right fielder chasing it. And he'll catch that for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Luis Campusano.
And now bring in Luis Campusano, the catcher, for the Sod Poodles here this evening. 1 for 3, double in the 3rd. Don't forget the Amarillo news at 10 o'clock right after we're done here tonight.
1-0.
And I bet this will be a game for these news people as they will coverage this game. And gotta say, this one pretty good as we're about to wrap this one up. And that's going to be popped right there. And they'll try to get him. Yes, they will. And that will do for the 7th inning. And there's another look there as we end it. 1-0 our score. And we go to the top half of the 8th. Jacob Amaya, the cleanup batter, in the 8th spot position. And gotta say, Jesse Schulten's 6 outs from a complete game. So gotta say, that right there, pretty dominant. Attendance tonight for the Amarillo Sod Poodles, 8,609. So gotta say, that right there, pretty impressive. Outside curveball, 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the 2-0. Chopped foul, 2-1. Here's the 2-1. And that's going to be drilled right there. First baseman, line out. 1 down.
Now batting.
Now to give you your starter comparison, Josiah Gray has been relieved out of this ball game. The right side of your screen shows Jesse Schulten's in this one to win it. Here tonight, a complete game is imminent. I'll bring up Matt Lipka, the pinch hitter here for the Drillers. And now here's the pitch. In there, a changeup. Count now 0-1. Looking for 12 strikeouts here. Gotta say, that's going to be pretty interesting if Jesse could get up in there. And hope he could get this game a complete shutout victory. 1-1. Fouled off. Look out over there in the Driller's bullpen. And there you see his stats right there. 13 balls, 85 strikes, 95 is the total average of pitches for Amarillo pitchers. Line drive, base hit. He's around first, headed for 2. And he's around third. And he's going to coast in there on a 1-out triple. Tying run up to the plate.
The left fielder, Drew.
And now bring up the left fielder, Drew Avens. He's up here. Strikeout in the 6th inning, 0 for 3. And we don't need to do a pitching change just yet. Let's see if he could get this one. Line drive right there, base hit. And tying run up to the plate. And Drillers and Sod Poodles are tied with 1 apiece.
Second baseman, Michael.
And that's going to do it for Jesse Schultens in this ball game here tonight. Lake Baker coming out. And a very nice performance here tonight. What a great way. Bullpen's going to take action in this 1-1 tie ball game. Tulsa and Sod Poodles. Tip of the cap, a job well done. Getting 11 strikeouts on this Taco Villa night. Lake Baker coming up now, 6'3". And he is a lefty coming into this one here in the top half of the 8th inning. And gotta say, as of this point forward, Jesse Schultens, one of the best guys that may win this ball game if they could re-break the tie. And that will do if they could do it in the bottom of the 8th or the bottom of the 9th. Who really knows what could happen? So Amarillo has a pretty good chance of breaking this 1-0 series against the Drillers. And if they could get up in there, it would be a tied series, 1-1. If Amarillo could come in and win this one. 0-2. Swing and a miss. And that's a Taco Villa strikeout right there. First strikeout for Lake Baker.
Cody Hosey.
Now bring in the third baseman, and that is Cody Hosey. 2 for 3, 2 singles. Pop to left. Left fielder gets that one, and that's the final out of the inning. So 1 run on a few base hits, no errors. And we go to the bottom of the 8th, and we are tied at 1. Bottom of the 8th set to go, and now lead off Taylor Colway. 0 for 2, walk in the 5th. And we're ready to go here in this one. Taco Villa score of this game, 1-1 our score. And in the bottom of the 8th. And that's going to be high. Pop up right there. Center fielder Donovan has it in his tracks. 1 down. So 1 pitch, 1 high ball, 1 out. And now bring up Eric Heim. He's 1 for 3 in this one. And looking to get this one cracked here in this one. And did he go? Yes, he did, says the home plate umpire. That is a strike, going 1. Here's the 0-1. And yep, he went around again. And we're going to have some injury report. Eric Heim felt something grab in his shoulder on the last play. He's not in a lot of pain, but an MRI will be needed to gauge the extent of the injury. He will obviously be unable to continue in this game here tonight. So he gets taken out, and now bring in Chris Muriel. He's going to come in, and he's got to count 0-2 on him. And that is the second injury of this one. Dre Overstreet has been injured, and he's on a leave of absence till the last game with Arkansas. Line drive right there. And that's going to be a base hit, and that's going to be a 2-out Taco, or should I say 1-out Taco Villa double.
Now batting.
Do apologize again. Don't know why I'm doing that for. I'm really getting ahead of myself on this evening. Now I'll bring in Lee Bloom, 2 for 3 as he takes a ball, 1-0. Nolan Long, the Tulsa Drillers' current pitcher now, facing off Lee Bloom. Here's the 1-0. And that's high pop-up. And that can move the runner. Tagging. And they're going to pick him off. Oh my goodness. And that is a double play. Top of the ninth coming up. And that will bring in Carlos Rincon to lead the ninth inning off for the Drillers. And that will do it. Chris Muriel will be at the third base area as he will cover for his injured teammate.
Leading off for Tulsa.
And now here's 1 for 3, single in the fourth, and now bring in the Carlos Rincon. Tied ball game. And oh my goodness. And that will bring in the second run for the Drillers. Rincon hits it out of here. Now it's a 2-1 ball game. Goodness gracious. And the crowd is going nuts. Well, you don't see that every day, but now you do. In a 1-1 tied ball game, that manager's just going to pull his hair out just for the sheer fun of it. Oh man, what a way to lead off the inning. So nothing after the home run, and now bring in Stevie will be really good as of this point forward. Four-seam fastball, count now 0-2. Oh, and 2, here it is. And that's up right there. And the short up to the plate now. One man down, 2 outs left, top of the ninth. Chopped foul, count now 0-1. Tulsa Drillers 2, Amarillo 1 here in this ball game. And do not pay attention to that stupid thing out in the right-hand side of your screen, as that will be signaling the stream is getting bad. And just don't pay. Here's the 0-2. And that's going to be lined right there. Taylor Colway under this one. And he will make the catch out there. And that will be 2 down.
The pitcher, Nolan Long.
And they'll bring in the coming out. But instead, they will call Jake Peter to the inside the box. And that's a four-seam fastball. Count now 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And right there, with a solo home run here in the top half of the ninth. And the Tulsa Drillers lead this one 2-1.
Your attention, please.
Michael Boyle will be the closing pitcher for this one, as he'll try to shut the door and win a save. And somebody's just going to get into this one.
Leading it off, the shortstop, number 89.
Now bring in Manolo Capua up to the plate now. And he did not go. Good hold up right there. Ball one. Beautiful Taco Villa evening. And that's high pop-up and big mistake right there. And that is one down, so that will get the groan out of the home crowd. That'll be the first out here in the bottom of the ninth, I should say. It's going to say top half, but we're done with that. And that's going to bring in Ryan Weathers, the center fielder. Up to the plate now, as there's 2 outs left here in this one. Count now 0-1 in this ball game, and this game is almost over. And gotta say, to those that are seeing the blurriness on your screen, I do apologize for that. The internet quality is getting bad. And did he go?
What you got?
No, he did not. That's ball one. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-1 our Villa evening. Swing and a miss. 2 down. And Ryan Weathers out number 2. And Tulsa looks like they're going to win another one here tonight. And that's going to bring in Vic Reynolds as a pinch hitter.
Now coming into pinch hit, Vic Reynolds.
And there we go. Well, we are going to take a short break here. We will be back here on the show as we will try to enhance our camera so we won't have to deal with the blurriness. And we will see you back in just a few minutes.